22-17, 49ers up on top. They get a big win at home against the Kansas City Chiefs. It was awful nice to see Alex Smith come to town and have a homecoming with his former team. I will always say that Alex Smith will always be one of my favorite quarterbacks. One of those guys that I really embraced, and I don't like the way it went down. And the Niners keep winning with Colin Kaepernick, and as much as sometimes I want to choke him, and he's just a guy that I yell at on my TV for making decisions that I wouldn't make. As long as he keeps winning, as long as he's wearing that red and gold, he's going to be my quarterback from here on out. You know, I'm not the GM of the team. I'm not the owner or the coach. So I got to go along with whatever decisions they make. And they thought that Kaepernick was the better guy. And here we are with three trips to the NFC Championship game, 4 playoff appearances, 1 trip to the Super Bowl. I think we're doing all right. I think we're in the right direction here. This game started out real scary. It was really funny. The Chiefs lined up down there in their goal line stance with 3 tight ends on the side, and the announcer, said that they had the same setup last week during the Monday night game against the Patriots, and basically was calling the play as it was coming, like basically saying this is what they're going to do, and then immediately called out the 49ers defense for not watching tape. It was dead obvious to that announcer that was the play they were going to run, and we came back down. We kicked the field goal to make it 7-3. Funny thing about that field goal is I didn't know about it because of watching the game while we were here, and by the time the Chiefs scored another field goal, I thought we were in the hole 10-0. Only 10-3, and then from there it was just a back and forth game of Niners, having to battle with them, battle them, back and forth, and we came out on top. I mean, you can honestly pull out from the bag of tricks the fake punt that we were able to pull off with the direct snap to Greg Dahl, a guy that we stole over from the Rams. That seems like we stole a guy that they didn't really want, and then we didn't really need him after drafting Eric Reed. But he's been a guy who's had a few tricks up his sleeve and has been able to pull some stuff off for us. He's a great veteran to have on this team, and I'm glad I bet he's glad to still be a part of this good San Francisco 49er football team, living on the tradition of our winning ways. And we're glad to have him. I mean, that fake punt was something that we'll probably remember for a long time. I just was holding my head. I just was like, wow, those tricks are they're really, really ballsy, and we got the touchback with minutes to go, and we were able to seal the deal. It was kind of scary, that decision. We were down there on the goal line, and we had the decision: are we to go for the touchdown on that 3rd down play, or are we going to just be safe and try and run it? There's always a chance of fumbling the ball and not being able to do it, but we shot for the gun. We could have won it right there with Bolden. It seems that it slipped off his fingers. He seemed like he was a little bit upset after the game, like maybe he wanted to be able to catch that ball and be able to pull it away. But hey, we got the win, Bolden. We're all right. We kicked the field goal. We gave them the ball back. They didn't have any timeouts, so they under pressure, Alex Smith threw an interception, and we were able to ice the game the same way that we won the game last week, just running out the clock after the interception. But it's nice to beat this Chiefs team. To get a big shot in our arm. Next Monday we have the Troy game. We're traveling to St. Louis. My buddy that I work with, he's a big Rams fan. He's flying to St. Louis for the game, and I hope that he flies home crying in a big pool of tears. I hope that we kill him. It should be a really good game on Monday. We'll look forward to that one, and after that, we don't want to really look forward. But then we have the Denver game, and then we finally get our bye week for this season, so we can sort of rest our ways. It sucked to wake up. I don't know why I didn't think this was going to be going down. I thought this story sort of died out earlier in the week, but they jumped all over us on the Sunday morning pre-shows talking about Harbaugh and the situation. Harbaugh had to issue a statement basically saying that he knows his team loves him, but if there is a problem with the front office and the front office doesn't want him there anymore, then that is a problem. So that sort of doesn't really shut the door on the situation. It sort of, creaks it open a little bit. Sort of maybe he's pointing the direction of the GM and the front office guys, maybe saying that they don't want him around. Maybe it's a cover-up, just trying to blame the players. But I can only hope that Jim Harbaugh stays with this team. He's brought a winning ways to us. We went through the Singletary era. We went through the who the fuck else coached this team during those bad years? Where's Steve Mariucci when you need him? Man, he was a good coach. He was a real good coach and probably one of our last good coaches off the top of my mind. When Singletary left us, we went through some dog day, shitty days. Who was that coach that came to us from, I can't remember that college coach that came to us in 2002, and it just started to suck from there on out. He made some bad decisions. But Harbaugh, I'd sign you to a lifelong deal tomorrow if you'd sign it. I'd love to have you a part of our team forever. Thank you for everything you've done for us, and I apologize for all the shitty rumors. Peace out, everybody.